I'm Rosetta Thurman, founder of HappyBlackWoman.com, and today I want to talk to you about how you can turn your side hustle into a full-time business. Back in 2008, I started a business on the side as a consultant. I was working at a nonprofit in DC, and I decided to test the waters and see if I could do some work on the side and earn some additional income. Well, long story short, I was able to grow that side business to the point where I had enough clients and enough of a reputation in my field to quit my job and run my business full time. And I have not looked back ever since. And over the years, I've had the opportunity to mentor and coach other women who want to do the same thing. So I always say these 5 things over and over, so I wanted to share them with you in the hopes that they would help you in your journey. So here are 5 things that you need to have on your journey to turn your side hustle into a full-time business. And number one is to have a consistent weekly schedule. So a big mistake that a lot of people make is only working on your business when you feel inspired, right? When you feel like it, when you've got a big chunk of free time. And really, that is not going to be sustainable as you build a full-time business, because you have to be able to maintain momentum. And if you're only working on your business when you feel inspired once a week on Sunday at 5 o'clock, sometimes, then you're not going to get results. So you need to create a consistent weekly schedule. I did a whole video about this, so you can watch that one next. Number 2 is to really have a clear description of who your ideal client is. Now, a lot of people get discouraged because they have products and services to sell, but no one's buying. And sometimes it's just a matter of figuring out if you're selling to the right people, the people who want and need what you have. So you really want to be clear on who that person is and be strategic about only marketing to that person, only going to networking events where that person hangs out. You want to have a clear description of who your ideal client is. And no, it's not everyone. Okay, number 3 is that you need to have a menu of products and services that people can buy. So in this case, I like to use the example of McDonald's or any fast food. Here in Hawaii, we've got Jack in the Box. It's very popular. So you go to Jack in the Box and they got a menu. You look up there, there's a menu. It tells you the different things that you can buy. You can buy a milkshake, you can buy a burger, you can buy a chicken sandwich. You have options. In your business, you want to give people options of what can they buy from you. If someone says, I'd really like to work with you, what do you have for me to invest in? You want to be able to tell them, boom, 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 here's 1, 2, 3, which one do you like the best? When you don't have options for people, then it becomes very difficult for them to figure out how can they invest in your business. So on the HappyBlackWoman.com website, for instance, we have a whole tab called Programs. And if you look at it, it's a menu of programs that you can choose from, that you can purchase and really get my work in your hands. So you want to have that for your own clients and customers. Number 4 is that you want and you need to have a professional looking website and online presence. These days, people really want to be able to find you online and share your website and your Facebook page with their friends, and you really don't want to make it hard for them. So I meet so many women who they have their website has been under construction for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. And the problem with that is not that you don't have a website, it's that you're missing out on potential clients and customers who could find you online. I always ask people, my coaching clients, people who come to our events, how did you find me? How did you end up in my world? And they always say, Google, Facebook, your blog, online, my friend sent me your link, My friend sent me to your Facebook page, and it really has exploded my business with Happy Black Woman and coaching and training and speaking and all of that stuff. Having an online presence is priceless, and you don't have to have something fancy. I had my own website for 6 years that I created myself, and I'm not a techie person. I had it for 6 years before I got someone to actually customize and make me a fancy, expensive website. So you don't have to have anything fancy to make money, but you do need to have something. All right, number 5 is that you need a simple, low-cost marketing plan that you can follow month after month, week after week. So going back to the inspiration piece, you don't want to market only when you feel inspired. Otherwise, you're going to have a feast or famine experience in your business. You want to be able to do things that are simple and effective over and over again. So I like to write. So I write on my blog over and over again, week after week, and it works. So I keep doing it. I don't need to reinvent the wheel or start doing all these newfangled shiny object things. Here's a confession. I don't like Pinterest. I've never been on Pinterest, so I don't go on Pinterest, and it's fine. You don't need to be doing everything. Everything is not going to work for you, and quite frankly, you don't have time to do everything. So you want to just pick those 2 or 3 things that work for you. If it's networking, great. Go to more networking events. Go to one at least once a week, right? That is simple. It's easy, it's doable, it's effective. You want to have a plan that you can implement consistently. So those are the 5 things that you need to have in place. If you don't have 1 or 2 or all of them, then you got some homework to do, right? In the meantime, I'm Rosetta Thurman from happyblackwoman.com, and I hope to see you